to see the train departure. So good new place. So basically what I was saying, there is a train here also with Fellow the Boy. And it's not only Fellow the Boy, if you have seen comments from Max 1 about theft. So if Max 1 is what it is, why it does not address this? It's not only in Nyabohanse, but Nyabohanse now becomes the trend on YouTube. So the gossip people in Kenya, if they pick up this, will be quite interesting, because it will be something to laugh and something to watch. Because it can't be people just stealing plumbing stuff, you know, pumps, water pumps, pipes, even drainage covers, not drainage covers, septic tanks covers and all this. This is what is happening, and this is quite sad to see this beautiful place, everybody being emulated and anybody want to go to visit, now being tinted with the theft of these things. So believe me or not, it is somebody who work in the Ayamaro place and the triangle. If you look at the triangle of where this theft has been happening, Chef Matiko's house is Nasto, and then Villa Medellin is a triangle. If you look properly in the map, I have given myself a pleasure. I have looked at the map and then I realized this is a triangle. And then if it's a triangle, and scenario, what do they call this science, the South forensics analysis on the forensics, geography, mapping, cartography, after events, the element might be somewhere within that triangle. It cannot be somebody else. And this we'll see with this Irish lady. A theft will happen to her big time, because there is this mentality, oh, he's white, money is in the bank account, the bank money is, look, the train going, that's quite crazy. And another one coming in. Okay, I'm just waiting for my train. Remember, I'm attending train in the airport, at the Stansted Airport. Beautiful, huh? Well, these trains have been modernized. The earlier trains here used to be a nightmare to travel with them. Really, it used to be too much cold. Yeah, travel with the train was a very unpleasant situation. Okay, this has been my vlog for today, and is a reflection what is happening in Nyabohanse. I will be talking furthermore details in these things, some boats, they're kind of beautiful, more. And one of the things also I forgot mentioning is not only theft, what's going on at the Nyabohanse, is also this new trending of vloggers that they didn't succeed after those shoutouts at the Ayamara. They're out there and expecting something happen to them, and something like a donation. I don't know. This has become so interesting and curious. This is leaving. Became very interested, curious, that I became across a channel that everybody is gifts from America, gifts from America, gifts from there, gifts from the left, from the right. Yeah, it's a good thing. We help these brothers and sisters. Yeah, definitely, I agree. But it became like a show-off scenario that America, these United States, United Kingdom, Look, there is one guy trending there, is Jonah. That is a real content. That is a beautiful content. Talk about his relationship. He's going to the village. She is proving that she wants to be with him. It's a nice bird, beautiful bird. Nature, that's what Rocio loves. Nature. Look. You can see something there, black and white. It's quite pretty. The camera can't zoom. Very pretty. It's beautiful. The English countryside is a beautiful place, but you can see this wind, very cold, very cold, time to time. Yeah, waiting for my train. Let me see. Waiting for my train. Starts at 9:26. Gonna be my train. So let me go make myself warm. At 9:26 is gonna be my train. So yeah, these donations, people are coming here, people talking want the GoPro cameras to be better, what's called content creation. Come on, you don't have to go. When I start to do content creation myself, I start with my phone. Just take a phone and do it. Don't come here and build excuses and that. Yeah, I know, why not Kibe is a different scenario. You might be saying, oh, let's talk about Kibe. No, I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about people always making an excuse. A GoPro camera will do better. People, I prefer, to be honest, I prefer an iPhone compared a Go camera. The only problem, the only advantage of iPhone is transfer the data from the iPhone to the computer. Can be a really a mission, a big mission to do that. Yeah, this is one of the challenges, but there is a lot of things there, options to choose. Yeah, that is the time. My one gonna be at 9:26. Yeah, I love here in England. These things are so well organized. They're not a very good infrastructure. England does not have a modernized infrastructure, but I can tell you, things are organized. You see, you got the train. They can adapt and build. Look at that. They can adapt and build to the reality of the world. There you go, the train going. Okay, that's what I was trying to talk about and make you guys aware. This is the new trend going on in Nyabohanse, and something to be really to get your eyes and also your thoughts. I know there are quite a lot of people, fans out there. There is this doctor, PhD, whatever, talks also about this design, the infrastructures and methodologies of construction. I disagree with him when it comes completely to the staircase of Yayamaro. A staircase became a new discover frontier of engineers. And then I have learned a lot when I was in South Africa, especially when I work in this bigger project called the Waterfall Countries Estate. I saw staircases from different shapes and forms and finishes. Was not safe to have a party and have people walking in that staircase. That was not safe. 100% I agree with his PhD. But the elements on that staircase, very positive elements on that staircase. And the only thing is quite pity, some finishes have been put so early before the side finishes. This is where the things is quite, it's not the way it should be done. Yeah. But when it comes about the roof, Mr. Egole from InConcept is the right man to solve the problem, because there is a lot of issues. Yeah. The Ayamaro engineer, yeah, he have some experience and knowledge about the engineering field, but very limited management skills of resources. And then I have mentioned here, it's very dangerous to have an engineer as a YouTuber on site, and that engineer does not care about the site. One of the things I was expecting about this PhD was to talk about the safety and the risks that happen there in the sites. The other day, this guy, I am a soldier, Alex, got injured by a nail. These are the things we need to put in the mind of our brothers and sisters, whatever is around the world, how important is saving construction. Construction is the industry with the most accidents and death rate around the world. People fell from heights, people, cables, and people electrocuted. You mentioned injuries is the industry with most injuries and death, construction. So the risks of contamination, people walk in cement without boots, things like that. And then one of the biggest challenges that I see at this village, Nyabohanse, now that is a trend here in YouTube, especially for the YouTubers like to follow Ayamara, is these people are building. You see, at Mayuguno, I saw a huge risk in the Mayuguno new build, huge risk, very huge, a serious problem. And the other day, he was trying to do something there and rectify that. Is the materials when they use for building, like wood pieces, just they take it out and they shut somewhere and obstruct access. And that, by obstructing access to the building to do other work, is dangerous. Because also the builders in Africa, they are not clever people. They don't understand better access, have a clean area to work is convenient for them. And that is very, very strange stuff we see many times in Africa when people, and at Mayugun in particular, a site, that is one of the sites that most recently we've been watching a lot, and we can see the risks of Nicholas Buddha have doing his things, because there's a lot of things scattered around him. And these are the things you guys have access to them. And advise them, say, look, you need to make sure these things are not there, they are not there. You need to remove these things. You can't, you have to put these things on site. I know why they have these things all cluttered in, is because of theft. That has been the thing here. We have been tweaking. That is another problem. The firewood becomes scarce, and then people, what they do, they go in there, they will steal those planks and other things. And that's going to be very, very sad to hear the big fish or Nico the Buddha get an injury because nobody was able to tell them or advise them, look, you need to clear these things, put these things somewhere else. You need to use a real scaffold. This type of wood scaffold is not friendly. It's not environmental friendly. Cutting trees, all these things. That's what we have people like this PhD gentleman that he says based in Kenya. He could go to the village, he could help the villagers and talk to the villagers. What you can do is this, and the value also create a business and a scaffolding business for the builder, because there is a trend of building. And these Irish women are going to make a beautiful building. It seems like first columns, it's going to be something raised from the ground. So can you imagine you use wood as a scaffold, the risks and the money and the cost? It's much better use proper metallic infrastructure that can people work safe at heights. That will be very interesting to see in her project, and even if she could take a project in the YouTube at other heights, That will be so beautiful. Ayamara also, there is a lot of clutter and rubbish like tiles, broken tiles around the Ayamara place. Those tiles that can be used to do a toilets can be donated or go to Ayampesi, help her to do a kitchen or and put floor, a nice floor with those broken tiles. These are the things. There is so much material that been left over, been thrown all around and scattered. Or put it aside because you want to do these what's called this place for people come and visit him. He was saying the other day, you have an idea of building rooms. They call what's called backpacker rooms. He can use those broken tiles and make the floors of the showers and these other places beautiful. And these are the ideas we have to come and tell these brothers, look, not everything can be thrown away. So much left there, ballast with sand and everything that they can use. But also the other dangerous thing there is the river issue. The river issue has been, I saw I am Carol talk about environment, and at the end of the day she was making money. She was just blah 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 and nothing. She was a serious person, not a hater, a F hater. To be honest, that is the worst F hater ever came across in content creation. Could make a difference. These are the things that can make a difference. Go talk to environmentalists, tell the environmentalists how these things can. No, but these people, they are not there for that. Look now, the animals there, a lot of animals at Ayamara. Not everybody instead care about the welfare of those animals. People, they are just blogging and showing off. I'm not here to see you showing off somebody else's gains. Where's your gains? That's what I'm interested in. See you grow, see you make a difference with something different. So that means now everybody in Kenya or Ghana and Nigeria are gonna go buy horses because now one of the most influential YouTubers got horses. You're gonna be so stupid, to be honest, to see something like that. Yeah, because that is the problem here, that we see people now. I am Carol on trending, go to around with the Ayamaro picture. Who gave them those rights to go around with the Ayamaro picture and ask people if they know him? Everybody have their own lives. This is really something that the intelligence service, the well-being affairs of Kenya, they should be interested in pick it up and say, you can't do this. Well, if I was a good friend of Ayamaro was in Kenya, a long time, I have compiled so much data against this woman. What's her name? I am Carol on trending. Even I have consulted with certain people in terms of legally. Even there is another two haters. One was in Qatar and then another. That one saved it back because I had instructed my son too, because my son mother comes from Qatar, my first one. And then I asked him to talk to his auntie to look into the law in Qatar, how I could ban, really. But unfortunately she moved, he's back in Nigeria. But I was preparing the ground. I was going to take my own risk to ban her big time because the Arab laws are very strict on social media. And then I don't know how she had survived so long and nobody has done. That is the thing that Ayamara and the friends and supporters of Ayamara, we need now to start looking that way. We need to start advising and help Ayamara in terms of legality, in terms of his image being tarnished for no reason. This is important. It's important also for growth of the channel, for people trust the channel, and also the entertainment bring us not be always the same excuses, explain the other people drama. And one of the things that Ayamaro doesn't like is explain other people drama, like this one drop drama. He was forced to have to explain that one drop drama because of that post people put on that needle, GJ needle, went on Instagram and make a bluff. it's a shame that he done that, because also now people are gonna say, hey, be careful with that guy. If you don't deal with that guy, if some things go sour, you're gonna end up in the gossip magazines and all around the world. Anyway, let's carry on talk about this subject. Quite interesting, lengthy, but that is theft in Nyabohanse really is something really interesting to see it, to understand that, because it just have to do with the plumbing. Yeah, there is my train. Let me go. Yeah, be a vlogger is not easy life, and also be a content creator, being a YouTube. From time to time, you need to be real to the things that you do and what you are telling people, because you become basically a news anchor for other people, not only entertain. But there is something here quite interesting, is that as you interact with you who subscribe, who share, who like it, also there is the sad side where many people don't see of others. Oh, me as an immigrant that goes around, try this, try that. Sorry, I see a lot of things. I see a lot of positive things and negative things. And one day, the things I see as an immigrant is how other immigrants from different parts of the world that I've come across and trying to do something in life, improve their life and do their lives better. They have a lot of challenge, but unfortunately there is this animal instinct inside many of us of showing off, trying to say, look at me, look at that. And then it's sad, very sad. There is no need of showing off. You just be real, be you, and just go. I'm saying this because I'm seeing these vloggings now, latest vloggings from Chris Maslist. To be honest, I'm enjoying Chris Maslist so much, because he discover things, he discover business opportunity. Also, he makes those people from different parts of the world feeling represented. The image they want to take out there that the newspapers and the magazines or whatever, or the movies or whatever doesn't bring, he brings to us. It's so astonishing how courageous is Chris Maslist. It's so interesting. I do remember when Chris Maslist arrived at Villa Medellin in Kenya, how he engaged the first day, that energy, that factual, one-to-one with those young men, those who they want shout-outs and then now they fade away, they no longer exist. Some of them even I don't know where they are. And that was real. And then also, he was the only YouTuber that visited Ayamarwa in Kenya that he went out of the box. He was not just in the compound. He was able to get out, to go and make content in different places, Uncle Moon, motorbikes and all that. That is what you want. That is what we need to watch. And that is what the guy you want to follow up. You see, now there is this guy from Sweden, I think it's Sweden now, traveled to Kenya, something, and Minnie has put him in the hot seat and do that about his girlfriend, his relationship, what he's doing, how he's enjoying, and the guy also get involved. You see, this is quite interesting to see. And as an immigrant, do something and prove other waters, not only just because somebody else said or somebody else. No negativity. No. It's the adrenaline that Chris Maslist have, that many of YouTubers need to have, especially these African YouTubers from different countries. Not just sit there and have this background, how to change, how to do this. Come on, guys, get out of your comfort zone. If we are there in Namibia, I wish I was in Namibia. Namibia is a country with so many contracts, so beautiful nature, things. South Africa, wow. Hey, South Africa is a lot of things, man. From animals to farming, a landscape, you know, even these places where the people live, how they live. The contrast of living in South Africa is so interesting to watch, to see somebody go out there and film. But you see these brothers, when they go there, they're going just for cosmetic things and then say to them, oh, that place is danger, whatever. But did you ever try to go and share what the people live? Not just going with famous names. Go do your own thing, like that Minnie Howie sister that married in Cape Town. That was quite interesting. Show base camp, showing going up in the hills and all that. That was really a kind of YouTube, like Claudio Joseph is doing. But now, let's see. We see now a new trending out there about gym, relationships. That is good. That is all about how we are. That is the genesis of being an immigrant. The immigrants are not people. They will settle in somewhere forever. Immigrants will be immigrants. And this is the beauty that we can find here in YouTube. I do remember this Black China. There's a content creator called Black China. Is in China. His content, really, time to time, I start saying, this is what the YouTube means, and this is what the YouTube will done. Another level of entertainment, of people vlogging things that are out there happening that we never imagine how people can live. There is these two ladies, one I think from Uganda, married to a Chinese, and the struggle she goes through in China. You see, a Claudia is what her name, Gladys. This Gladys lady that married to a Chinese an engineer that have to go to work. That is one example that I'm related to myself, that when you be an engineer, how life is. And many people don't understand when I'm saying I'm changing my career, why I need to change. And an example is in that Ugandan married to a Chinese, and she's feeling the effects and the impacts of the marriage, you know, because this is what my family also felt. Always begin to work far away, remote areas, no conditions, and this is all about what we have enjoyed and as we do, you see. So I'm talking about this Christmas list, and I'm saying many people sometimes when they watch Christmas list, they think he's a nut guy. He's not a nut guy. He's a real man that's endeavor things out of normal and make things for us easier to watch. It's like Guatemala does, but the level that Guatemala does is become more business. It becomes like for retirement people, to attract people to come to invest and live in Africa and show that Africa have this baggage. Yeah, fine, good stuff. Yeah, Pan-African politics and all that. Yeah, true. But come on, why not bring something different, something more refreshed, something that make people talking, people thinking? Like when we watch Moses LLD, you see the funny part of love, you see the funny part of young people living in Nigeria or from Nigeria, how life is for them, how the young people, young generation live their lives. This is Britain. Yeah. This is all about content creation. It's not just come here and say, oh, don't come over. Yeah, don't come over just because of God's sake of come over because you think you are Superman. Hey, you're gonna see what Superman is all about. Yeah, but I'm impressed with Christmas list, and I've been following for a while, and I can tell you I've been following not only Christmas list, I've been following a lot of pimps, these black community of young men from the United States, from the Bronx and other places in the United States, that they go to Colombia. Latin America becomes the thing where they're going to flash the money, the bit they have or the matches they do, because the other fools in the back in the United States that fueling them, thinking they're cheap. The Colombian women are cheap, easy to have sex with them, and their life is easier. You know, they created this illusion, so much illusion, and then some people they start want to have that swag of life. That is dangerous. That is dangerous because life is not what sometimes people say in those titles. Cuba, this and that. You read the title, you say, God, life is really finished. They're done. They're dying. Oh, whoa, it's cheap. Let me buy a ticket and fly. And then impress you that you might start thinking, wow, these people, how they fly. And then when the reality, when it hits you, when you go to buy the ticket or find accommodation, is when the things become tricky. And then you start saying, oh, everything I've been seeing, everything, I've been just misleading my own self. Anyway, it was nice to talk to you for another day. This is my vlog. I'm arriving where I should go. And we keep talking. The subject here is to be adventurous, courageous, and enjoy life. Not just because somebody's told you or somebody said. No, it's you discover and you make it things happening. And this is all about these influences and how they come influences because of the talent they have in themselves of creating something from nothing, and you like it. That is the point. Yeah, just arrived another day of training at the airport. You can see there. Yeah, let's see what the day have for me. And yeah, that is the train that arrived from. The train basically comes from London, not myself. And yeah, just let's walk for class. Let's see what my colleagues have to say. Will be interesting thing, a very good interest challenge. If you never watched this, if you come to London, I do recommend you to see the Lion King. It's a very good story, a very good piece of theater that you need to watch. Well, here is the station, the train station at the airport, and yeah, I have to prepare. You can see all the signs for safety reasons. I have to prepare my ticket to get out. Let me just, yeah, not disturb people. Yeah, this is the train. It's a very interesting train, huh? Very well structured inside, very comfortable seats. I do recommend to travel in from Liverpool station to the airport. Is where you can catch them. And sorry about this, I'm trying to get my wallet to get out, so you can see the queues to get out here. They're very strict. You have to show your card and all that. This is my travel card, see. So yeah, this is my travel card here. If you don't have a travel card, man, you get a penalty, really very heavy penalty. Very, very, very important. When you travel here in the United Kingdom, you have all your papers with you, especially you pay your tickets. You don't pay, and then the things are here go very sour. Yeah, the penalties are very harsh. You can see the pressure. Very harsh penalties. Yeah, there you go. That is mine. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, let's do it. Another day. So, I'm gonna go in this staircase here. I know some people never saw it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and let's do it. My second day of the training. I hope things gonna go well. And yeah, this is the airport. Let's come around with me. Let's see what's happening. Hi there, back again. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever you are. Welcome back to Mo's vlogging. Well, I was a bit busy. These days I do travel a lot on the train, you can see. I've been traveling a lot in the train. I've been doing aviation training. Well, it's a story in the episode. Anyway, I was surprised reading comments in different blogs, and then I realized one of the things is that many people have watched somehow my videos about being an immigrant and all these stories. But it's not only being an immigrant, it can be anything out there, any human being. And there is issues of investment, how to invest your money, how to do with your money. And now recently, this is my own experience, my son lately has been losing things. Savers card here in the UK, so the kids going to the school pay less. It's a discount card for the bus to go to school. Lost the keys for the house, and so other things. In 1 month is like 3 items been lost. So that plus what I've been listening from people, and also what's happening to me about investment. I see many people, they don't mind donate money to different causes, different reasons. But it's a quite pity to say here that those people are rich. No, those people are not rich. Are just people, humans with feelings, understanding that once they had something going on in their life and they get supported. I have been supported a lot, and also I have supported others. So when we see somebody, especially here on YouTube, donating or referring or showing his investment, trying to do, is a lesson. So I see these things being exploded in a such way that always I try to avoid not talk about Ayamarwa, just go around and talk about somebody else. There is another YouTuber recently shows up in the village with his, I don't know, to be wife, girlfriend or something, and a very wise relationship, you know. But there is something here where everybody is like wish him the best, but know the character behind him. I'm not saying he's a bad boy or will be a bad boy, and also the misunderstanding of him of being immigrated to Europe, the lifestyle in Europe and the way. So I was quite impressed, really. These are things that surprised me, is how this queen, obviously, I was expecting Mrs. True to be the queen of Africa YouTubers, but I can see it's been overthrown. It's no longer anything there. I can see the wife of these influencer, African influencer, became now a point of reference for many Africans in diaspora and brothers and sisters from different places in the world. They are watching Lucio, the Argentinian girl, just is a partner of this Kenyan YouTuber. And there is something quite interesting, is when she joined him in this village in Kenya, how his investment become a conversation, topic of a conversation for many YouTubers. It's interesting, and how other YouTubers talking about. But there is something there quite curious, is people, not those who criticize or those who just watching for the God's sake of watching something in a TV from YouTube, not understanding this brother or this comrade or whatever you can call Ayamara you like, is investing in his future, is investing in his village, is investing in everything. And then that is what most of the time people, they don't understand. It's like when you move to America and you decide to live in America for good, for all, and you prepare your kids, you build a house, you make sure you have a retirement plan, or you come to the UK, you get a house, a flat, whatever it is, you get your job, dream job, bank account, you know, those benefits you need to survive in life. And you settle, and when you retire, you go around the world, enjoy yourself, might choose go live somewhere. So there is something here where people, they don't see it. The younger YouTubers is just, they don't want to invest money. We or others or somebody else or being donated to them. No, they are not wise. They are just go and show off, and that is an example. Most recently is this thing comes now. I saw it something from Nigeria and Ghana and Kenya. This is where the trend is. But also there is something happening down in South Africa, where people donate money through YouTube and all this for improving these people's life. And these guys are going to the Shabin. Shabin is an African bar in South African language, and drink. Get too much drink. Even the bones they get wet. You see a human bone get wet, so that means the guy gets really drunk and drink, and then all of a sudden pick up a camera and start again the same process. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you feel to watch these things and just be quiet, not say something or not commenting on those things. It's quite pity. But it's amazing when we talk about these investments through YouTube, what we watch.
Welcome to this service for
people that create foundations, they leave their countries,
the next stop
going
will
to
be
United
Stansted
States
Airport.
and work and help people back in Africa and Philippines and Malaysia and India and other places of the world. And then it's painful when it becomes to an African in particular, an African person that invests in a good way, in a good manner, because this person didn't marry a local woman, marry a foreigner. People see these or perceive these in different ways. But success does not have a scale. That way the people don't understand. A success is something you build in your own reputation. I used to think be rich is to have money and just do whatever you want. And then now I find my own definition of rich. Richness is a way of be comfortable and wake up in the morning knowing you don't have a need of ABC, you can afford to do this, A and that. That means rich. Now, comfortable means you have the means. There is a guarantee somewhere, somehow, end of the month, your life will be okay. And this is what many people, they don't understand. What is happening with the different YouTubers. So, because some of them, they come here and they show off these lives of richness, of good, of happiness, not care. Even there is no standard code, dress code stand. They don't create, just they want throw out dress code of their own image. Good. That is the way you see as the way you fit on the picture of the content creation. So I've been watching a couple of videos like this, and there's this couple of videos that make me thinking. These guys back home, what they're thinking about themselves when they create a YouTube channel. They think this YouTube channel.
Good morning, everyone. This is
everything
Voter
in their life.
Control due to ground maintenance
Really?
work between Tottenham Hale and Cheshunt.
Yeah, it's so disgraceful. To be honest, it's very disgraceful. You see these brothers and just talk about everything is about money. YouTube is no longer an entertainment place. It's not that those guys like in China, like these young YouTubers talk about China events. That is a real content. But the African content, when you see a channel, you lose interest in watch them. You prefer to go watch the bigger ones and the more prominent people, not these small YouTube channels, because people start to see the image there, or the message there is all about donations. It's not about what you have done, what you have achieved, what you've been investing in yourself. No, it's just remarks about others. It is important to have remarks about others, because it's those remarks will make a difference for you to understand these events is happening around, you know. But remarks like he's a thief, or he thinks he's this, you go too much personal in depth without seeing and trying to portray the scenarios of events. Like when we talk about this young man, Check effect. Check most recently is the picture he once said that Austin Alloman was the one protecting using abuse of women, and that was becoming a dangerous topic. Now we see the topics of this guy just is about women, ladies, young ladies, and whatever.
Where this train terminates.
It look like okay.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say
you are
it,
the one who wants to do a video and say to one of your friends that was Astor Alloman, he was in a dangerous spot. So yeah, you are not going to his level, but you make sure if somebody been watching you, Check will ask you have done this video with this guy, and now you are saying this, so this is your investment, this is what you invest in. So this is where the issues are starting, when you don't have the ego eye to understand what you're consuming. Sometimes you come to contradict. It's not only about the IMR and Rocio. Like I saw the other guy in Nigeria also. It becomes a little contradictory. There is another lady also in Nigeria where she's very controversial and confrontational. But when you start watch and then you start query and ask and try to follow, you see these people, they invested and big time in their careers. They are not just YouTubers on the God's sake of begging. Kenya's YouTubers that they went to this party in Nyabohanse, let's say this YouTube thing happened there in this remote village. Most of these people that are just booming for nothing, really, they are nonsense. They are not make sense. There is nothing there to watch because they are not investing time, doing things for people to enjoy it. Just it's the same content. You follow each other and rob each other ideas. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this very short vlog. I have arrived. I have to go. I have to go for another day of training. So basically, there is part 1, part 2 in this video. Please watch, subscribe, and share it. Leave a comment. It's all about vlogging, life, and events. Amazing. Bye bye. Keep well.